And McKee Mortuary in North Manchester also announcing they're going to be having a candlelight prayer vigil for Ukraine this Sunday at 6:30. That vigil will be held at the parking lot on State Road 114. One Eastern Orthodox priest is also finding ways to support Ukrainian refugees from right here in Fort Wayne. He says the war hits close to home because of his family background. Fox 55's Brianna Bias spoke with him about how he's leading his Russian and Ukrainian parishioners down.
5,000 miles from the Russia-Ukraine border, Father Andrew Jarmus fights on a different battlefield, a spiritual one.
We turn to God in prayer, and we pray that for a just and a swift end to all of this.
Inside St. Nicholas Orthodox Church in Fort Wayne, his hands aren't just folded in prayer. They're actively at work to support European refugees.
Our church, the Orthodox Church in America, is partnering with International Orthodox Christian Charities, IOCC, and also with the Orthodox Church in Poland to do relief work for the refugees going into Poland and to other countries in that area.
He says this war in particular hits close to home. His father was from Ukraine.
As I've been watching all of this unfold, and I continue to watch it unfold, obviously it's very sad. I mean, it's tragic. But there's also this kind of a surreal edge to it for me, because these are the stories that my father's generation told us about what it was like back then.
And he still has family in Ukraine.
Fortunately, we've been able to stay in contact through direct messaging on social media. So every couple of days we just message back and forth, and everybody seems to be okay so far, and I'm very grateful of that.
But he's not the only one at the Eastern Orthodox Church who has connections to Europe, and he feels particularly protective over his Russian parishioners.
We have people who are of Russian descent in our community. We have people from Russia in our community. This was not their decision.
And instead of taking fear and anxiety out on them, he encourages his other congregants to focus on the teachings of Jesus.
Stay faithful, keep a level head, and be kind.
In Fort Wayne, I'm Brianna Bias, Fox 55 News.
Russian President Vladimir Putin also professes to be an Orthodox Christian. Father Jarmus says it's not his place to judge whether or not Putin represents their religion well.